An exciting new thriller to tell you about tonight. Warning of an impending nuclear holocaust. And here to tell us more about his newest book, nuclear terrorism expert, best-selling author, Tor Forge Books executive editor, Bob Gleason. His latest thriller is entitled And Into the Fire. Congratulations on the book. And I have to tell everyone, Bob Gleason is also my editor. So it's good to have you here.
Well, thank you. It's great to be here.
You have written a number of these books, which scare the dickens out of just about everybody. This one, no less frightening and no less rooted in fundamental reality that is the world we live in. Where are you headed in this one that you have not already explored? Give us a sense of what it means to deal with these issues that are so profound, so illuminating of the abyss.
Well, as you know, I did a nonfiction book on nuclear terrorism called The Nuclear Terrorist, in which I described how various kinds of nuclear terrorist scenarios. I really wanted to dramatize them in a novel. For instance, most people talk about dirty bombs. People don't understand. We got the biggest dirty bomb in the world, 35 miles from New York. It's called Indian Point.
Right.
You don't have to know
on the Hudson River. You
don't have to know anything about nuclear power to melt it down. All you have to know is the location of 8 cooling pumps. You put some C4 in and you blow them up. As you said, it's by the Hudson River. It takes
you're doing it, Bob. You're scaring the hell out of it.
Indian Point needs 5 billion with a B, billion gallons of water a day in order to cool off the fuel rods and the nuclear waste. It has an enormous amount of nuclear waste stored in pools. You blow up those cooling pumps. Suddenly the water boils away. The rods are exposed to the air. They catch fire. They go critical. It burns for 250,000 years. It renders uninhabitable an area the size of Pennsylvania.
So the question becomes, why are we, first of all, building nuclear power? Because we still, none of us on this planet have learned what to do with the byproduct of nuclear fission.
Exactly.
Secondly, why are we not doing more to protect, to guard all of the nuclear facilities, all of the nuclear material in this country?
Well, I hate to answer a question with a question, but England built the most expensive machine on the face of the earth, the Sheffield nuclear power plant. Cost $35 billion. The only machine that's more expensive is the International Space Station, which costs $150 billion, but that's in outer space.
Right.
Why would anybody throw $35 billion into that hole, which, as you pointed out, they don't know how to decommission it, the plant, when it's finally done, and they don't know what to do with the waste.
Your book, which we recommend highly, I don't think you will probably be surprised that I would recommend my editor's book highly.
It's gotten nothing but starred reviews. People rave about it.
As appropriately so. But I have to tell you, it is so chilling to consider and to contemplate. And then what's more frightening is the fact that more people are not contemplating the possibilities that you enumerate and illuminate in your narrative.
The problem, it always comes down to money in the end. The problem is that we do a lot of dumb things because people make money off of it, like that Sheffield nuclear power plant. It's really the fulfillment of Revelation when you get down to it.
Well, it's going to be it is a fascinating read, and you know, I just hope you're just wrong as you could possibly be.
I hope so too. I'd give anything in the world to be wrong.
All right. You know, when you hear executive editor Bob Gleason of Tor Forge say he'd love to be wrong, you also know that's not 100% sincere. But anyway, Bob Gleason, great to have you here. Thanks so much.